Failure is a topic that many people talk about and may plague you for the rest of your life, depending on how severe that failure is. Um, anyways, I know we've all had our fair share of instances with failure. It's not a fun topic to talk about. I know I have many times in my life experienced failure, and many view it as well. Many view failure as an obstacle to the things they want in their lives, um, especially with fear of rejection from someone or from an employer, or just fear of never reaching the goals you set out in the first place. Now, these goals can be plenty of things, such as, oh, I want to lose this weight. Oh, I want to get in shape for the summer. Things like that. People become afraid to dream and to set goals for themselves, knowing what their mind may do to them if they don't reach the goal, which most of the time people will set goals that they know they can't reach. And when that happens, I messed this up. Anyways, when that happens, you become discouraged. You don't even want to keep trying with your goal because now you think you can't do it. And this is a mindset that causes a lot of people to plateau and burn out in things that they enjoy. Things I know personally, for me, I've set goals with athletics that I never reached. And I knew that I may never reach them, and the thought of failure haunted me. It hurt to think about, and it still hurts to think about to this day. But what I will not ever do is regret my decisions in setting goals and having dreams and aspirations. Because even if you don't reach them, and even if you feel like a clown because you don't reach them, you still went out and tried. And I think that is an utmost valuable aspect of a human mind, is to not give up and to keep trying. Many people are too afraid to even set goals because they know they might fail. And being someone to set a goal and to know that you may fail and never reach your goal is bravery in itself, because many don't even dare to do so. It is a scary feeling to have. But failure is more than just, oh, I never reached my goal, I'm a failure, I'm a loser. It is more than that. It is also it can be a positive indicator. More like success is a true positive indicator of achieving your goal and doing things right. But failure is even more of one, I believe, than success. Failure will tell you if you are either not working hard enough, or if you should even put the time forward in that activity that you are trying to become great in. It's more of a learning point than a sort of hard block that many people think failure as. Like, even with aspects that are not goal-oriented aspects, like maybe an aspect like trying to get a job, like an interview, like a job interview, or trying to ask out someone you like. It's less about failing and more about discovery. People view failure as like, uh-oh, I messed up. It's now like, what am I gonna do now? When in reality, it can really just be, well, now I know what is true and what is not, where I need to improve on, where I'm at now. Now you can self-reflect based off of failure. What in the... Many people don't view failure as that, and they just view it as the hard block that it is, that it's just like, it's just a deterrent factor to keep you from achieving what you want to achieve. Which, yes, it technically is for the vast population, because that's the way they see it as. See, your mind is more powerful than what you believe. If you believe failure is something that's just a hard block and is going to stop you from achieving your goals, and that is all negative and nothing positive, you will experience that. You will be deterred. You will never achieve your goal or any goals that you have, because you hit your first failure and you're like, oh, well, what am I going to do now? I can't keep going. I failed. No, maybe you just didn't meet where you wanted to meet on that first step. The first step of your process, becoming what you want to become. If failure is a hard block to stop you from achieving your goals, then how have so many, for example, pro athletes become who they are? You know? Many of those pro athletes have failed over and over and over in their life, and then they finally get, or artists. Many artists have, before they became big, failed many times to become big in the past. And then when they finally do, it feels like a long overdue wait for them. It's like, oh, feels like I should have achieved this a long time ago. So I would say, rather than to be afraid of failing, you should chase failure in everything you do. You should push yourself to failure in everything you do. You hear people that go to the gym talk about, oh, I need to train till failure, right? In an aspect like that, yes. Scientifically, training until you physically can't move anymore is the best way to improve in bodybuilding. But in other aspects of your life, it is important too. If you become successful at something and you stop there, well, you haven't reached your limit yet. Why wouldn't you stop till you failed? If you wanted to see how many miles you could run, and you hit 100 miles, let's say, which is not an average amount, but okay, let's just say 20 miles. You hit 20 miles, you see how far you can run. You hit 20 miles, and you end there because like, oh, I did 20 miles. But you haven't failed yet. You haven't physically not been able to keep going anymore. You have not failed yet. There is more that you can reap. Same goes in everything else in your life. You get the job interview. You get the job. You keep obtaining successes, but you haven't hit failure yet. You can theoretically keep going. You can theoretically keep going until you hit failure. And once you hit failure, now it's like, oh, okay. Now you can use that moment as a learning obstacle. Now you can see where you went wrong and where you can improve. And using that, then you can create more successes. This is why failure is not a problem, an obstacle that you face. It is honestly better for you than continuous success. Failure will teach you where you need to improve. Failure will make you a better human. And that is all.